Hello. Welcome to today's coverage on public relation and sound marketing in Kenyan politics. The only thing that can make a politician successful is the ability to sell themselves to the public. A good politician is not someone who is good at what they do, but rather, they are excellent in making everyone believe that they are as good as they say they are. Politics is a game of numbers, and the one with the highest number of supporters is destined for victory. At every electioneering period, politicians will do everything possible to gain more support from the electorate. Before we continue, tell us why a political leader you know was not re-elected in previous election, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, it's for free. A politician should employ all sorts of strategies in order to attract voters and win elections, including but not limited to sound public relation and marketing strategies. This video will look at why public relation and sound marketing are critical for success in politics. Public relation, PR, can be defined as a strategic communication process that builds mutually beneficial relationships between organization and its publics. Sound marketing entails employing various techniques to promote a product or service. Sound marketing and public relations are integral to the success of any political campaign. In order to be effective, a politician must have a clear understanding not only of the policies they wish to implement, but also of their constituency and how best to communicate their message. While there is no universal strategy that will work for every candidate in every district, there are some basic tactics that can be deployed to increase your chances of success at the ballot box. Public relation and sound marketing in Kenyan politics. In politics, public relations play an important role in ensuring that an aspiring candidate has visibility among their target audience. PR is key in disseminating political ideologies of a candidate through various means, including social media platforms, blogs, newspapers, television and radio stations, among others. It is through this job that the electorate gets informed about the political agenda of a particular candidate and how they intend to transform their lives if elected into office. PR also helps candidates gain popularity among the masses by creating awareness about their campaigns and rallies, as well as engaging them on various issues affecting society. With effective public relations, politicians can get their message out there quickly and efficiently without having to worry about being misinterpreted or misrepresented by journalists who might not understand what they're trying to say in an interview setting, which often happens when politicians say things off the cuff during press conferences, etc. Sound marketing involves employing the most effective channels like social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter and WhatsApp, among others. Politicians are now able to transfer their messages to thousands of people in seconds through these platforms. This makes it easier for candidates to market themselves both locally and internationally because their message can reach millions of people at a time. Many politicians also have their own websites where they post their political agendas as well as other information that they feel will attract more voters. Campaign posters are also an effective way of marketing your political agenda. Posters are usually placed strategically in places like markets, bus stations or any other public place where many people can see them. These posters have all the information that you need about the candidate running for office, and they are meant to influence people to vote for the candidate. Politicians also hold rallies and campaigns where they get a chance to interact with the voters and tell them what they intend to do if elected into office or re-elected into office. This allows for an open discussion between them and the voters. A politician with a clear vision is able to communicate that vision to the people through the right channels, which is what makes sound marketing so important. A politician who knows how to market themselves will have an easier time reaching their constituents, convincing them of their capacity as a leader, and ultimately getting them elected. Sound marketing strategies can also help politicians run more efficient campaigns by making sure they're spending less money on advertising and more money on actual campaigning. Sound marketing has been able to attract and retain voters. A good public relations strategy will help them achieve this goal, but it can also help them work with their constituents over time. When you are running for office, it's essential that you have a good public relations strategy so that you can reach out to voters and talk about your platform in a way that makes sense to them. In addition, Having a good public relations strategy will allow you to explain why your ideas are better than those of your opponents. As a politician, make sure your political platform appeals to not only your constituents' ideological preferences, but also to their daily life experiences. This is particularly important if you hope to represent a diverse community with differing points of view. If you want to gain support from constituents who are primarily concerned with local issues, you should focus your message on how those issues affect them and how you intend to address them in office. Include things like finding out what your audience cares about most, making sure your message reflects their needs, using social media as a way to engage with voters, and always being ready for anything by having a plan in place for handling tough questions or unexpected situations. On the other hand, if your constituents are more concerned with national issues such as immigration or foreign policy, then you need a platform that addresses those concerns as well, and explains what actions you will take once elected. It's also critical that politicians keep in mind who they're talking to when crafting their campaign messages. After all, what works with one group may not work with another, and vice versa. Public relations and sound marketing play an important role in politics, and anyone who tries to contest without these two things is bound to fail miserably. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share our video.